So one of the things that I worked on loads with Freckles was getting him to stretch down and forwards, because in the trot he naturally had a very, very high head carriage, and he was kind of like just on his shoulders and it was really cranky and really contracted back and pretty horrible. So then he got the question of, okay, well how am I going to get this horse to start to stretch down in the trot? And it's really that, how do you create the behaviour, because you know that with something like that, come on, with something like that, then it's going to be quite intrinsically reinforcing anyway, because it's going to feel good. So you have to find a way to communicate to the horse what it is that you want. And I know Shauna mentioned at the beginning that we use targets a lot for that. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of how I use the target to help teach him. So we started off in halt, just getting him to touch the target down here. He obviously knows to touch the target already. And then added a voice cue, which is down. So I started to say down, and click as he started to drop his head rather than touch the target. I also got him following the target, good boy, and then clicking as he started to lower his head. So he was starting to offer this behaviour, so I could start to put the word in. And again, we did it in trot as well. Stay out, ready? Well done. Good boy. So I posed it down here, and you can see he started to look for it, and I was clicking as he was starting to stretch down toward it. So it's like a really simple technique once you know that it's available, in order to kind of create a behaviour and start to get them to offer it. So I like to get head up, head down, head left, head right, at halt, and then we kind of start to put it in movement. So when we've got you Freckles, I'll just show you some of my different cues for them. So I have a higher hand and a kind of kissy noise for a head up. And then I just want a little bit, and then we go down, good boy, and then, it's okay, and then we can do right, good boy, and left, super. So I just like to have those nicely differentiated, good boy. So with Freckles, good boy, steady, I have really worked on, oh, sorry about this microphone, I have really worked, good boy, on getting him to stretch down and forwards, because he was very, very head high, and very on the shoulders. So I've worked a lot on teaching him, good boy, this kind of like stretching down and forwards. Super, not too low. Good boy. Kind of sitting down. Super. Find it again. Good boy. Oh, good boy. So the first thing that I want, steady, is just this kind of lower trot. Good. And then I'll just shorten it. Super. That's it. Good. Forward. Good. Good boy. Alright, so you can see there, we've got the little makings of all sorts of different bits and pieces, but what I really, let me just turn around a little. Good boy. Alright, but what I really like is you can see that he's really trying and he's really engaged. So, and we'll kind of sort all the bits out later. So, the general thing that I'm really reinforcing is that extra kind of oomph, the rounding, the push, the elevation, and I can feel him really engaged, and we're just playing around with kind of shortening it and lengthening it. Now, I've obviously gone through and taught Freckles all this right from the start, but you can add it in as well. So if your horse is generally okay, so if they're kind of really resistant to going forwards or they're really tense and rushing, then you kind of have to take it back and retrain it. But if you've got a horse who's pretty much kind of okay, but you just want to refine a few bits and pieces, then you can start to click and reinforce those moments when like they really tune into you or they really give that extra little bit of effort, and you can start to see that their whole way of going starts to change. They get much more kind of tuned into you, and you can really pinpoint those exact. I really like that bit, and they start to offer more of it.